I want to use the answer choices to help me out here. So what does that mean? Well, if I look at answer choice F, I can see an open circle at 5 and an open circle at 7. And that's telling me that it's up to 5, but not including it, and up to 7 and not including it. So that means anything in between is fair game. So I'm going to keep life easy and I'm going to say, you know what? 6 is in between 5 and 7. So let's plug that into our absolute value for x. That would be 6 minus 6 inside our absolute value would be less than -1. Well, 6 minus 6 is 0, absolute value of 0. 0 is not smaller than -1. So I must eliminate answer choice F. Let's look at G. I'm looking for numbers that are smaller than 5, but not including it. So let's go ahead and let's use 4. So then I would plug in 4 minus 6 inside my absolute value, less than -1. Absolute value of -2, less than -1. That would give me 2 less than -1. That is false again, so I must eliminate answer choice G. All right, we're getting closer, guys. Let's take a look at what we have with H. What's a number I could use here? I'm going to go ahead and plug in 8. Let's see what that does. 8 minus 6 inside my absolute value, less than -1. That's going to give me 2 in my absolute value, less than -1. 2 is not less than -1, so I have to eliminate that as well. By default, the only answer choice that leaves me with is empty set. By definition, empty set means that there's not a single number that exists that would allow this to be true. Now, again, I showed you what to do there in terms of plugging in. Could you do algebra? Yes, you'd have to do your algebra twice because of your absolute value, which means you're doubling your opportunity to make a careless error, such as losing track of a negative sign. But I also want to talk about the foundation of what this question is testing us. On the left-hand side, I have the absolute value of x minus 6. What does this tell us? Well, it says absolute value means whatever I have in between these absolute value signs, as soon as I pull it out, becomes positive. So without worrying about what this value is, I need to recognize that the absolute value of x minus 6 is always going to be positive. Is a positive value ever going to be less than -1? It's not. So technically, if I would have spent more time analyzing this question before I got in a hurry to try and math it too much, I would have recognized that this is a false statement regardless of what numbers I use, and therefore it is always going to be my empty set, no values. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you soon.